One quiet evening, as the garden bathed in the soft glow of the moon, little Lorina was playing by the tall old tree in her backyard. She loved its winding branches, the way its roots twisted into the ground as if holding secrets. But tonight would be different. Tonight, those secrets would reveal themselves. As Lorina traced her tiny fingers along the rough bark, something caught her eye, a sparkle. There, nestled among the roots, was a door. Not just any door. It was barely the size of her hand, with shiny gold edges that gleamed under the moonlight and a delicate keyhole. Right next to the door was a faded note, its letters written in the swirls of perfect cursive, "Only the kind-hearted may enter." Lorina's heart fluttered with curiosity. She knelt beside the door and with a gentle knock waited. Immediately the door creaked open, not noisily but ever so softly, as if it had been expecting her all along. Inside was something Lorina had never imagined. A tiny world bustling with creatures of fur and feathers. Rabbits with twitching noses darted between glowing mushrooms, birds with jewel-like wings perched on branches so small they were barely visible. A fox with golden fur shyly circled under miniature street lamps that seemed to float above the ground. It was magical, but as Lorina stepped inside, it was quiet, too quiet. One soft voice broke the silence. It came from a small, trembling bunny who stepped forward, his oversized ears drooping. Lorina knelt down, meeting his gaze. "Help you, what's wrong?" The bunny explained. Each animal here was lost. They had wandered too far from where they belonged. Some from the meadows, others from the forests, and even a bird who had flown far beyond the mountains. They couldn't find their way home. Lorina's eyes sparkled. Without hesitation, she said, "I'll help you, I promise." The task wasn't easy. Each animal had a clue to guide them home. A memory of their favorite flower, the sound of water they once heard, or a star they followed above their nest. Lorina listened carefully to every story, comforting them when they seemed scared and reassuring them that they would find their way. One by one, Lorina took the animals' paws, feathers, or tails, guiding them back. Though unfamiliar paths lay ahead, the glowing mushrooms lit her way, and her heart never wavered. Hours felt like seconds in the tiny world, and soon the quietness turned to laughter as each animal reunited with its home. When only the shy bunny remained, Lorina gently whispered to him, "I'll walk with you." And she did, following his small trail all the way to a soft meadow blanketed in wildflowers. "Here," he said finally, smiling through his tears. "This is home." The bunny hopped forward but quickly turned back. In his paws was a glowing stone, the color of starlight. "You've helped us all, Lorina," he said, his voice now steady. "This shines only for kind people." When Lorina woke up the next morning in her bed, she thought it had all been a dream. But there, beside her pillow, lay the glowing stone. It was warm in her hands, a quiet reminder of the enchanted world behind the door. And that morning, Lorina learned something magical. When you help others, even the smallest door can lead to the biggest adventures.